What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode here on Full Throttle. This is going to be a really short one. I'm just going to show you guys how to remove the steering wheel on a 350Z, and I've got to remove the steering wheel for a couple of other reasons, but I'm going to show you how to do that in this short video. So first thing you're going to want to do when you're going to remove the steering wheel is you're going to have to take off the airbag, so you're going to want to disconnect your battery. So I've got no battery in here at the moment. That's the first step. Second thing you're going to need to do is get a couple of these tools. So I've got a couple of, I've got this little pry bar here. This is just for the plugs that go into the back of the airbag. I've got a 17 and a 19. I forget exactly what size it is, so I'm just going to grab both ahead of time. An extension, you can use a breaker bar. In my case, I'm going to be using a gun. And then a flathead screwdriver and these special tools. So you're going to need to get these. They're Torx, but they're security Torx, so they have a hole in the middle of them. You're not going to be able to get these bolts off if you don't have one of these tools, so you're going to need one of these first. Alright, so you can either use something like this, or, you know, the little flathead screwdriver. I grabbed both just in case. So what you're going to do is you got two little clips on the sides here. Look like that. They're little tiny little caps that go over the screws for the airbag. Now you want to make sure that your battery is disconnected. You don't want this airbag to blow up on you. It's never happened to me before, but you just don't want that to happen in any case. So you got two of these on both sides. Then you're going to go in with those security Torx, and I'm pretty sure these ones are this size. And right under those caps, you're going to have these bolts. And now you want to be careful with these. They're stuck on there. They put Loctite on them, so you don't want to strip this and then not be able to fit this fitting on, or this tool on, and it'll just make your life hell. Okay, so that one just got loose. But this is the part you want to be really careful, because after it's loose is when you'll be trying to move this around, and it'll end up slipping, and it'll bend that little piece that's supposed to go in the middle of this Torx bit. So let's see if I can get this to focus a little bit better. So you've got this little Torx bit, and what'll happen is that little pin that goes in the middle of here will bend, and then you won't be able to get that bolt off. You'll have to cut around here to use some type of a pliers or try to drill that bolt out. Makes the job a lot harder. This probably would be a lot easier if I had like a special bit for the impact gun, but you can see here, let's see if I can get this close enough too. You can see that it already tried to strip on me, and it started to bend that a little bit. So be really careful. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just a tiny bit bent, and it won't go, the tool won't fit on anymore. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver that's really small, and I can stick in there and try to bend that pin back a little bit. But if you end up bending that too far, it's hell trying to get this bolt off. Alright, so when that bolt comes out, your airbag is going to be free, so make sure you hold your airbag in place. And you're going to have two wires on the back side. These ones are going to be burned though, because this airbag went off. These two wires are burned on mine, but it normally, let's see, I'm going to zoom you guys in. Normally, you'd use like a small screwdriver, or this little tool I like using, because it's skinny and it fits right up under here. under this black part. Let's see if it'll still pop out after it's melted. No, it won't. Okay. But anyways, you slip a screwdriver up under here very carefully, and you just barely move the screwdriver until this little black piece pops out. It's not going to come off completely. This little black piece isn't going to come completely off of this, but it's just going to pop out a little bit, and it'll make it so the plug can release off of this. Now, since these are broken, I can just break these off, but you guys want to be extremely careful with these. If you're putting an aftermarket steering wheel, it doesn't matter that much, I guess, but your airbag light will come on if you break one of these plugs, and you're gonna have to replace your clock spring, because these are wired to your clock spring behind the steering wheel. So just be careful with those little plugs too. So after that, you're gonna move these wires out of the way like this. They're just slipped into this little plastic piece right here. You're gonna disconnect this little wire here. If you have buttons on both sides of your steering wheel, then you're gonna have these, and then, or if you have it on either just one side, but you've got this little plug here that just plugs onto this little portion right here, and then you've got this plug here that you're gonna need to pop off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin the steering wheel like this, grab this little screwdriver, press on the little clip here, press it, and then pull it out like that. So now that's off, and now all you have to worry about is pulling the steering wheel off. So I'm pretty sure that looks like a 19 now that I'm looking at it. Just like that. Oh, I don't need the extension. Alright, and then now I'm just going to pull this off. And a lot of people think you need like a steering wheel puller. Damn, the bolt just fell way back in here. But whatever, I'll take it off after I'm done. A lot of people think you need like a steering wheel puller or something, but it's really easy to get these steering wheels off. A lot of people think you need a steering wheel puller, but you don't actually need one. Just make sure all these wires are out of the way, and gently just pull on one side and then pull like this. So you're going like this with the steering wheel. But when you feel it get loose like that, just be careful. If you're doing this with your clock spring still good, then just be careful and let those come straight out like that. And that's how you remove the stock steering wheel on a 350Z. Alright guys, so that's pretty much the end of this video. It was just an uninstall of the steering wheel, removal of the steering wheel. So if you like this video, if it helped you out at all, hit that thumbs up button. This is going to be part of a couple of videos, because to take off the clock spring you have to drop a whole bunch of the trim pieces around the column for this HR anyways. But yeah, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you need any parts for 350Zs, G35s, 300ZX, or G37, check out the description. I've got my eBay stores and my Instagram. If you see something on eBay, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll give you a better price. Or if you feel more comfortable buying it on eBay, you can buy it there. So, alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. That reverse entry though!